Another card wall video. First card in these are panels. If you're ever over here, I have panels. This is the 10th panel. There's 8. It's 2 rows of 4, and so they're kind of across, and they're all across these bookshelves. So the first guy in the corner of the 10th panel is Lou Brock. And this is a rookie card. It actually presents pretty well. If you look really closely, you can see the imperfections and why I got a 5. But a 5 is still an excellent card. I'm not ashamed to have it. I want to thank my sponsors. They're always, I don't know, they're involved in the hobby as much as we all are. And really, and I'm glad that they care, because I care, they care, we care, and that's how we build the hobby. I skipped over Bob Brill. I don't know that Bob's going to make the wall. I'm probably going to have a section, an overflow section for interesting cards like this, because Bob, this was never in a pack, but Bob did a vanity card, and you know, he deserves that. I also skipped over Bob Brunig, who's a friend and was a middle linebacker for the Cowboys and had been a wrestler in college, which I think was one of his secrets. But again, probably not enough interest for the average card collector. But from around here, he's a good guy and has a bunch of cards. I'm not sure what card I'd put on, but it may wind up being in the overflow area at some point. Brody, I think he's maybe not going to be on there. One of the reasons I put this card for you as well as up there is that it is autographed, but it's been autographed and then at some light level of shellac or glazing has been put over the signature. Now, when I sent it into BGS, which was JSA at the time, they were working with Jimmy Spence. You know, it doesn't matter. It's a legit autograph. They can see that, but it's not as pleasing as something that would be just a regular ballpoint or Sharpie. I skipped over Maureen Conley Brinker. I do want to find a place for her. I know her. Well, she's passed away, but I knew her husband. I knew I know her daughter, and so I think when there's a personal connection, I like to do that. Tennis was a big deal to me, and so I'd like to have that up there in case some people that are aware of that connection would see it. And then Martin Brodeur definitely should be included. His rookie card is so plentiful, so I'm not sure what to put, but I'm going to get something in there for Martin Brodeur as a representative of one of the great hockey goalies of all time. Derek Brooks, I don't think I'm going to keep Derek on. He's a Hall of Famer, but I just don't have any local or personal connection to Derek. Again, superior picks, autographs were pretty mass produced. My original iteration had a lot of these Callahan cards. This is Dan Brothers. I just don't think anybody's going to notice if I take him off the wall. I really started out with a bunch of Callahans because when I was doing the Hall of Famers, it's one of the not only cards, but it's a more accessible card. Jacobin Brown, not going to make it. He played basketball for the University of Texas. Maybe he'll go in the University of Texas overflow area. Skipped over Bobby Brown, the American League president. But again, when you're thinking about, and so I will put Bobby Brown on the wall, American League president, Yankee third baseman. But one of his Bowman cards is at BGS right now, so he'll go on when he comes. Jimmy Brown will always be there, one of the greatest running backs of all time, and somebody that I grew up watching. That's, you know, I started watching TV and following football when he came up and when he was in his prime. Knockout Brown, you can look at it now because it's not going to be on the wall anymore. Larry Brown, there's 3 Larry Browns. There's the Larry Brown that was coaching basketball at SMU and many other places and was a great player in his own right. He will definitely be on the wall or in the overflow area because of that local connection. But the best Larry Brown, I think, was the Cowboys' nemesis, the running back Larry Brown, and he was great. There's the other Larry Brown that was the MVP of the Super Bowl, and I think he went TCU and was a defensive back and had some great seasons, but he's not going to make it either. Mordecai Brown, the infamous 3-finger Brown, again, I just think he's not going to make the next or the final iteration. Roger Brown, I think, really deserves to be there. He's probably not going to make it because he lost 6 years in his prime, and so even so, he's in the Hall of Fame. But this is his rookie card, and I think if you look on the back, he's probably 29 years old when he gets a rookie card. So, but he was absolutely a great player. I did see him play. Sterling Brown, saw him play at SMU. Again, he's Reggie Bullock. I think he's getting his minutes, but he's a good two-way player, and I hope he gets a chance. And then finally, Tim Brown, who also is local here and is a Heisman Trophy winner and an all-around, I think, pretty good guy. He's spoken at some events I've gone to, and so I think he's always going to be on the wall. And this is the mirror red, premium stock. Some of these cards are tougher. So when I'm picking a card, I just want to pick something that people say, oh, I haven't seen one of those. So hope you haven't seen some of these. And again, thank you for your interest. And I'll be back again tomorrow with some more cards.